Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Brüno, starring Sacha Baron Cohen, and this movie came out in 2009, and I thought this movie was absolutely hilarious, and this movie has like a bunch of quotes on the cover, as you might have saw, and I don't know how well you can read that, but two of them say the exact same thing: funnier than Borat. I'll talk about that at the end of the video, comparing Brüno to Borat. As a film on its own, I think this movie is really great, and it has a really great performance in it. I love how far Sacha Baron Cohen is willing to take the character, and he's basically doing the same thing as he does with the character of Borat, and it's to use the character as a tool to reveal certain things about real people, and it's just really hilarious how how he manages to do that, and he goes to no ends to make that happen. And the plot of the movie, plot is what I'm gonna say, is that Brüno wants to be famous, and he will do whatever it takes to make that happen. And this movie is ridiculous, it's funny, it has really great jokes in it. I was laughing pretty hard, and this movie is not afraid to get offensive. It's a blast from beginning to end, and I love it. It's really fun for me. What I really love in this movie is how far Sacha Baron Cohen is willing to go, and I know I've already said this, but it's really funny what he does, and there's actually a lot more going on than what is presented at face value. And for example, without spoiling anything, there's a scene in this movie where he's moving into a house to make an interview with a celebrity. I forgot her name. And the house doesn't have any furniture, and you just have a bunch of people working to get this done and to make it look perfect, but there's no furniture. So what do? He asks the workers, do you want to make more money? And he uses them as furniture. Human furniture. Have them like get down on their knees and like hold up as like a stool, and one is also pretending to be a table, and it's really funny what is being presented at face value, and also really funny what's going on beyond that, because the person that he's interviewing, he asks her a question that like, do you believe that people should be given equal rights? And she's like, yeah, I think they should. It was something like that. I don't remember the exact line, but it was just really funny, like the irony of like what she said and what's going on. And now I'm gonna compare this movie a little bit to Borat, because it's a little difficult to not to. This movie wasn't as successful, nor was it as well received, and this was my first time watching it, and I'm going to be honest, I think it just does pretty much all the same things that Borat does, just as well. It just has Sacha Baron Cohen playing a different character, and that's the only thing different about it. Other than that, it's the same thing, really, and it's still hilarious when he manages to do. And he's not trying to make it the exact same movie as Borat. It is similar, but it's not exactly the same. It's like it's not referencing Borat left and right. It's being its own thing, but it is similar in terms of what it's going for. The overall experience is going to be similar. That's what I was trying to say. And there were a lot of sex jokes in this movie, and they're pretty funny. Normally I don't like them, but here they're hilarious. I think all of them worked, and I don't think there was one joke in this movie that didn't work for me. And this movie had me laughing pretty hard at points, and I really love when movies are able to do that for me. And what really helps this movie out, along with Borat, is that it's kind of like a mockumentary almost, and you have Sacha Baron Cohen playing a character, but most of the people around him are real people, and they're not actors in a movie. They're just being themselves, and Sacha Baron Cohen is just getting their genuine reactions to what he's doing, and that's what makes the comedy work so well, unlike The Dictator. which that movie is trying to be a real movie and actually have scripted characters 100% throughout the entire film, and it's not as funny. But in this movie, it's really funny. And that's about all I have to say about Brüno without getting into spoilers. The stuff I really want to talk about is like the parts that I found to be the most hilarious, and I can't do that because that would just ruin the whole movie. And this movie is very, very funny at many points in the film, and I like it about as much as Borat. I'll have to rewatch Borat and see this for a second time to really know the answer to that question, whether or not I like Borat better or Brüno better. But they're really close, if not on par. And I would highly recommend that you check this movie out if you're fine with things getting ridiculous and offensive at points. And also, if you like Borat, then check this movie out. And I'm going to give Brüno a 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Brüno down below. And my social media links, they will all be in the description down below, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation. And I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.